Imagine waking up to find your personal data had been harvested without your consent and used to sway political tides. That's the shocking reality of the Facebook Cambridge Analytica data scandal. In today's deep dive, we'll uncover exactly what this scandal was all about, the sequence of events that shook the digital world, and the dramatic conclusions that followed. Stay tuned as we unravel one of the biggest breaches of trust in the internet age. The Facebook Cambridge Analytica data scandal, a major privacy breach, came to light due to the misuse of personal data from millions of Facebook users. This data was collected without permission and used to influence political outcomes, shaking the foundations of public trust in social media's use of personal information. The story begins with an app called This Is Your Digital Life, developed by Alexander Kogan, a data scientist affiliated with Cambridge University. Kogan's company, Global Science Research, designed the app under the guise of academic research. Launched in 2013, it lured users with monetary payment for completing a survey. However, the app's real aim was far more invasive. It exploited Facebook's Open Graph platform, which allowed third-party applications to access vast amounts of users' data. What made This Is Your Digital Life particularly powerful was its ability to not only gather data from those who directly interacted with the app, but also from their entire network of Facebook friends. This method dramatically amplified the amount of data collected, affecting up to 87 million users. The type of data harvested included details from Facebook profiles, which could be used to build detailed psychological profiles. Behind this operation was Cambridge Analytica, a British consulting firm known for its strategic communication in electoral processes. The firm acquired the massive data cache from Kogan and used these detailed profiles to tailor political ads aimed at specific voter segments. During the 2016 U.S. presidential elections and other political campaigns, these tailored ads played a significant role in targeting voters with precision, leveraging deep-seated psychological triggers. The explosive revelation of this data misuse came to light through a series of events. Initially, reports surfaced as early as December 2015, when journalists began investigating Cambridge Analytica's involvement in political campaigns, particularly noting their work for Ted Cruz's presidential campaign. However, the full scale of the data breach did not become widely known until March 2018. The major breakthrough occurred when Christopher Wylie, a former employee of Cambridge Analytica, decided to come forward. Wylie turned whistleblower, revealing the inner workings of the data harvesting scheme to major publications. His detailed accounts provided to The Guardian and The New York Times were instrumental in exposing the scandal. These revelations were backed by substantial evidence and insider knowledge, drawing immediate global attention. The news of how a simple app had morphed into a tool for massive data extraction and manipulation caught the world by surprise. It highlighted a critical vulnerability in Facebook's data privacy measures and raised urgent questions about the ethics and legality of data usage in political campaigning. The scandal underscored the profound impact that unchecked data harvesting could have on privacy and democracy, sparking a debate that would resonate long after the initial headlines faded. The data involved in the Facebook Cambridge Analytica scandal was alarmingly detailed and extensive, affecting about 87 million users, predominantly from the United States. States like California, Texas, and Florida were most impacted, with millions of users' data compromised. The data collected included not just basic details like users' public profiles, birthdays, and current cities, but also deeper information such as page likes, newsfeed content, timelines, and even messages for some. This allowed Cambridge Analytica to build complex psychographic profiles, mapping individual behaviors and preferences in detail. These profiles were then used to tailor highly specific political advertisements, targeting individuals based on their predicted susceptibility to certain messages. This manipulation showcased the profound and potentially harmful impact of personal data misuse on a massive scale. Once the scandal broke, it sent shockwaves through the digital world, leading to widespread public outrage and significant legal repercussions. The scandal centered on the unauthorized use of millions of Facebook users' data to influence political campaigns, notably the 2016 U.S. presidential election and the Brexit referendum. The public's response was swift and severe. The Delete Facebook movement gained momentum, symbolizing users' protest against the platform's mishandling of personal data. This hashtag was tweeted nearly 400,000 times on Twitter within a month of the scandal's exposure. Despite the outcry, a survey by Raymond James revealed that while 84% of Facebook users were concerned about their data, only about 48% considered reducing their usage of the platform. Interestingly, Mark Zuckerberg, Facebook's CEO, later noted that there wasn't a meaningful number of people who actually deleted their accounts, suggesting a complex relationship between users and the social media giant. Legally, the fallout was extensive. In the U.S., the Federal Trade Commission, FTC, imposed a record-breaking $5 billion fine on Facebook for privacy violations, the largest penalty ever assessed against a company for consumer privacy issues. This fine was part of a broader scrutiny, as governments worldwide, including India and Brazil, demanded transparency on how their citizens' data was used in political campaigns. In the UK, the Information Commissioner's Office fined Facebook $500,000, the maximum amount possible under the laws applicable at the time of the breach, for failing to protect user data. Additionally, the FTC sued Cambridge Analytica's CEO Alexander Nix and the developer of the GS-RAP, Alexander Kogan, leading to restrictions on their future business activities and requiring the destruction of all personal data collected. Following the scandal, Facebook implemented several changes aimed at tightening its data privacy practices. Zuckerberg publicly apologized and outlined steps the company would take to restrict third-party developers' access to user data. Facebook also pledged to implement the European Union's General Data Protection Regulation, GDPR, globally, not just within the EU. This was a significant policy shift aimed at improving data handling and boosting user trust. Furthermore, Facebook established Social Science One, a project aimed at providing researchers access to Facebook data in a controlled and secure manner, promoting the responsible use of data in social science research. Financially, the immediate aftermath saw Facebook's market value plummet, with stock prices falling by about 24%, erasing approximately $134 billion in market capitalization. However, reports by May 2018 indicated that Facebook had largely recovered these losses, showcasing the resilience and enduring value of the tech giant despite the scandal. The scandal also permeated media and culture. The Netflix documentary, The Great Hack, explored the scandal's intricacies and its implications for personal data as a commodity in the digital age. The film brought personal stories to the forefront, highlighting the experiences of individuals like David Carroll and whistleblower Brittany Kaiser, adding a human element to the data discussions. The United States Senate Judiciary Committee conducted 2 pivotal hearings to delve into the Facebook Cambridge Analytica data scandal, focusing on data privacy issues and the roles played by both entities. The first hearing, on April 10, 2018, featured Facebook CEO Mark Zuckerberg. He admitted to mistakes that allowed the platform to be used for harm, apologizing for the breach of trust and the misuse of private data. Zuckerberg explained that the lapse occurred after Alexander Kogan's app collected vast amounts of user data under the guise of academic research, which was then improperly shared with Cambridge Analytica. The second hearing, on May 16, 2018, gathered expert testimony from notable figures like Professor Eitan Hersh and Dr. Mark Jameson, as well as whistleblower Christopher Wylie. Hersh argued that the impact of Cambridge Analytica's data use on the 2016 election was overstated, citing weak correlations between Facebook data and effective voter targeting. Conversely, Jameson critiqued Facebook's transparency, emphasizing that the platform failed to inform users about the extent of data usage and warned against stringent regulations that could hinder the functionality of social platforms. Christopher Wylie, the whistleblower, highlighted the unethical practices at Cambridge Analytica, describing the company as a corrupting force. He detailed how the firm categorized people for political advertising based on their Facebook activity and contradicted Hersh's assessment, defending the effectiveness of psychographic profiling in political campaigns. Wylie's testimony also touched on the dangers of such practices, including the potential for foreign interference and the undermining of democratic institutions. These testimonies provided the Senate with diverse perspectives on the implications of the scandal, ranging from operational lapses at Facebook to broader ethical issues surrounding data privacy and its impact on democracy. The hearings underscored the complexity of digital data usage and the need for clearer regulations to protect users on online platforms. Overall, the Cambridge Analytica scandal marked a pivotal moment in digital privacy discourse. It not only exposed vulnerabilities in the ways social media platforms manage and protect user data, but also sparked a global conversation about the ethics of data use in politics and beyond. The scandal has led to increased scrutiny of tech companies and ongoing calls for stricter data protection regulations worldwide, emphasizing the need for transparency and user control in the digital ecosystem. As we close this chapter on the Facebook Cambridge Analytica scandal, it's clear the ripple effects will continue to influence how we think about data privacy and digital trust. This saga serves as a crucial reminder of the power of personal information and the importance of safeguarding it. For more insights into the digital world's ever-evolving landscape, don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe for more deep dives, and share your thoughts in the comments below. How do you think data privacy measures should evolve in response to such scandals? Join the conversation and stay tuned for more thought-provoking content.